Hi, everyone. Gene Nichols back with you. We're almost coming to the end of April, but not just yet. We still have plenty of time for you to make a contribution to LifeStream Blood Bank. And the CEO and President and Chief Medical Officer of LifeStream Blood Bank here in the Coachella Valley and the entire Inland Empire region of Southern California, Dr. Rick Axelrod, joins us once again, an end-of-month push, so to speak, because he needs donors and he's counting on you. Dr. Axelrod, welcome. Great to have you back.
Thank you for having me, Gene.
Since we last spoke, which wasn't that many weeks ago, blood donations have dropped off rather significantly, haven't they?
Yes, they've really dropped down almost another 20% from where they were before. And we think some of it has to do with the fact that people are getting vaccinated and they're going out and doing other things and they're not really thinking about blood. So two things I'd like to comment on that. One, if you're vaccinated, you are able to donate blood. There is no deferral for vaccination, so please come in and donate blood. Secondly, we really need the blood. I mean, we're in a major shortage. We have to make sure that the people who are going in to have their surgeries or treating for cancer or leukemia and need their blood products, we have to be able to supply that. And so we really need their help to help the patients in the hospital save their lives.
You have a special promotion going on now through April 30th, and it's going to be an ongoing program where you're giving special shirts and a special ball cap to your platelet donors. We want you to at least talk about that and how that's been received by your very regular platelet donors.
Yeah, so we have a new Count on Me program where every 2 months we give a new donor recognition item. In January, February, it was a T-shirt. In March and April, it's a baseball cap, and there's something new coming up in May, but every 2 months we give our donors something that really shows that we are counting on them to help us with the blood supply. So if you're donating every 2 months like you can for whole blood, then you can really have a collection of 6 items that we're going to be giving over the year period. Now, the other thing we're doing is because we really have a low amount of people donating on Sundays and Mondays, is in addition to the cap, which we're offering a $10 gift card for them to use anywhere they want if they donate on Sunday or Monday in the Coachella Valley.
So April 25th, which is Sunday when folks are hearing this on Sunday morning, and Monday, April 26th at LifeStream, folks can go to lstream.org. They can call 800-879-4484 or 800-TRY-GIVING. Make an appointment because you prefer folks who make an appointment, and they'll get that special Count on Me baseball-style cap and a $10 e-gift card. And that's for either platelets or whole blood or double red cells, whatever they donate, right?
That's correct.
What do people need to know about the process now? So many things constantly change when they go in there, answer the questions, whether they do it with your Express Pass online or even with one of your staff members at the blood donation centers or the blood mobiles. The questions have changed, and there's a lot more things we have to take into account now, aren't there, Doctor?
Yeah. So obviously, as a result of COVID, we're being very, very careful. We want to make sure that anybody that's coming into the center does not have COVID or doesn't have any risk for having COVID. So we ask a number of questions related to that. We take your temperature. We make sure that people are social distance, and everybody has to wear a mask.
Your 2 for 2 campaign is still going on, although that's coming close to an end. You've gotten some supportive money from the HN and Francis E. Berger Foundation. How can people still get involved in the 2 for 2 LifeStream community campaign?
So we are fundraising to raise enough money to purchase 2 new bloodmobile coaches. The 2 coaches that serve the Coachella Valley have to be retired at the end of this year, December 31st, because of the California regulations that no longer allow the diesel engines that we have in those vehicles. So we're fundraising for 2 new ecologically green bloodmobiles that are definitely more compliant with clean energy. And we really need those 2 bloodmobiles so that we can service the community. And I want to say thank you to the community so far, because we do have a fundraising goal of $500,000. Each bloodmobile coach costs $250,000, but we have raised to date $337,000.
And the HN and Francis E. Berger Foundation pledged a matching grant of $50,000. So if folks can reach deep into the pocket, write out a nice solid check, it could be matched by the HN and Francis E. Berger Foundation, right?
That's correct. So every dollar that they give is matched by the Berger Foundation, a dollar for dollar up to $50,000. So they're really helping. If they donate $2, that means we get $4. I also want to thank a number of community organizations that have supported us. We also have support from the Desert Healthcare District Foundation. We got support from Desert Care Network. We got support from Eisenhower Health, and we got support from Desert Oasis Healthcare. Each of the healthcare organizations contributed $25,000, and the Desert Healthcare District contributed $90,000 towards the purchase of the bloodmobiles.
And let's face it, Doctor, their missions are completely dependent on LifeStream being successful in its mission of collecting blood. Am I correct?
That's correct. That's the reason why they were so supportive of the campaign, because they know that we have to collect blood to help the patients that they serve. So they were very, very supportive of that. And again, it goes back to the people that are listening. We really need your help in coming in to the donor centers or showing up at the mobile blood drives to help us meet the needs of the patients in the community. We are in a desperate shortage right now. We're really worried about surgeries being canceled, people with chemotherapy, their treatments being delayed, and we don't want that to happen. That's not good for anybody.
We are talking with Dr. Rick Axelrod, President, CEO, and Medical Director of LifeStream Blood Bank. We are seeing some of our local schools go back into in-person sessions, or at least hybrid learning, where they're spending a couple of days a week in class and then still doing some virtual learning as well. Will that give you an opportunity to return and try to host some blood drives on some local school campuses, Doctor?
It will. It'll give us an opportunity, but we don't know yet what that opportunity will look like compared to the way it was before the pandemic. Because as the schools go to 100% on-site learning, we are not sure how agreeable they're going to be to doing blood drives the same way that they did before the pandemic hit. We hope it will be the same, but there is a possibility it will be in a more limited fashion. So we're not sure yet that we can depend 100% fully on their support. We're working with them right now, and hopefully we'll know in the next 2 to 3 months.
And then finally, some of our listeners may be business owners, may work for various agencies and entities, and may be interested in hosting a blood drive, and you would certainly love it if they gave you a call, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. That's the big thing that has really hurt us, is the amount of blood drives that we have been able to do have been cut by more than half as a result of the pandemic, particularly because in a lot of businesses, people are working from home and no longer are centered at one site for us to go and collect. But we could do blood drives in neighborhoods. If you live in a neighborhood, if you live in a subdivision, and you have an opportunity to do a blood drive of at least 20 units where you think you can get your family, friends, neighbors to agree to donate on a particular day, we can do a blood drive in your area.
All right. The best number for folks to call if they're interested in getting more information about hosting a blood drive, Doctor?
Is 1-800-TRY-GIVING.
Oh, well, you guys make it so easy. 1-800-TRY-GIVING. Folks can also go to lstream.org and make an appointment. Even though you're still taking walk-ins in our still COVID-influenced world, a little bit better if folks did make an appointment, minimizes the waiting, and obviously you like to get people in there, get the donation, and get them out without a whole lot of loitering and lingering, because it's safer for everyone that way, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. Like any business, like a doctor's office or a dentist's office, we work better if everyone has made an appointment, but we understand that oftentimes you're in the area and you might hear this radio interview and say, hey, I'm going to go over to the blood center now. So we do take walk-ins, but we do prefer online appointments. The other thing I just want to mention, you were mentioning about people that want to do a blood drive. They can also contact us online. There's a section that says, do you want to host a blood drive? And you click on that and you fill that out, and we'll get in touch with you regarding the opportunity to do a blood drive.
Got it. The La Quinta Blood Donor Center on Corporate Center Drive is open 7 days a week. The Rancho Mirage Blood Donor Center at Bob Hope Drive, just off 111, is closed on Sunday and Monday, but it is open Tuesday through Saturday. Again, the best thing to do, 1-800-TRY-GIVING, lstream.org, the other place to go. Make an appointment, get in there, roll up the sleeve, and get free stuff from Dr. Rick Axelrod. And I've been trying to do that for years, and he's actually been coming across with some of the goods, so I can't complain about that. Doctor, closing comments here, as we certainly need folks to step forward once again.
Yeah, how many opportunities do we have to save someone's life? And by the simple act of kindness of donating a unit of blood or donating platelets, you can save up to 3 lives. And that's really important. And so it really gives everybody the satisfaction of coming in, donating, and saving somebody's life. The other thing also is we do notify you of where the blood products have gone. So although we're not allowed to give the patient's name, we can give you the hospital or facility that the blood product goes to. So that's another reminder within a week or two after you donate of that feel-good feeling of, wow, my blood did go somewhere and I was able to help somebody's life.
And I can truly say it's a bipartisan effort all the way around with donating blood. No questions are asked. Am I right, Doctor?
That's correct. We are nonpartisan. We want everybody's blood who comes in and donate because everybody has a mutual wish to save people's lives.
La Quinta Blood Donor Center on Corporate Center Drive and the Rancho Mirage Blood Donor Center at Bob Hope Drive and Highway 111 right there in the Hobby Lobby Center in Rancho Mirage. 800-TRY-GIVING or LifeStream.org. My guest has been Dr. Rick Axelrod, President, CEO, Medical Director, and I understand he may be driving the Bloodmobile these days as well at times. Doctor, thanks so much. As always, you stay safe out there, and we'll try to get folks to be heading to your doors.
Okay, thank you very much, Gene.
Great to have you here. I'm Gene Nichols. And Dr. Axelrod, I know LifeStream Blood Bank has been given the COVID-19 antibodies test to its donors for quite a while now, but you have a new wrinkle that's even a bit more effective. Tell us about that.
That's correct. Originally, when we offered the COVID-19 antibody test was really to let people know if they were exposed to COVID. Now we've added a second test to let you know whether your vaccination worked. So if you come in and donate, when you get your COVID antibody results, you will be able to know whether the vaccine was effective in causing an immune response. And I think people would like to know that because we know that the vaccine is 95% effective. So 95% of the people are going to be immune, but 5% will not. And I think either way, whether the vaccine worked or in the very, very small situation where it didn't, people are going to want to know that. So I think that adding this second COVID test that we've added to our testing regimen is going to be really attractive to people coming in and donating. So the best time to get that test is any time after 2 weeks after the second vaccine. So when you've gotten the second vaccine, wait 2 weeks. Any time after that, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, any time after that is the best time to get that antibody test. Come in and donate blood and get that result.
It is indeed, and of course that testing is free, no charge at all to the blood donor.
That's correct. It's free.
Super. Anytime after 2 weeks past the second dose, and you're good to go. Dr. Axelrod, always great to chat with you. Thanks so much. We'll talk again soon, sir.
All right. Thank you, Gene.
I'm Gene Nichols.